blossom. Got the enemy toppled. I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option. Really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Feel right with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Fight for warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for life. Ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Forced to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They call that on the former 2nd-rounder, Brian O'Neill.
Okay, ready?
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
50-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
23 yards on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
7-yard line.
Okay, break. Set up. Hey, I go. Go.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Touchdown as he kicks this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Vikings, easy.
A run. And here's Mason. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. John Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Record now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable for Wallace. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. In motion goes Likely. Jackson now on 2nd down. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. They'll send Flowers in motion. Play action now, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Raven 1st down.
Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. Whoa. And he'll take this one Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive to keep your offense on the field.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. Second down, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. And he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18, drop.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
The defender has to
line.
do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Vikings.
That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
19.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Will Riker down on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson will try to set up the screen to Mitchell.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
39-yard gain on the play.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Jackson up top again. Forced out wide, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake. Jackson out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10. That's a 38-yard
give up the middle for Mitchell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. At his left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
22 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
Yards on the play.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
The 5-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. Good blocking, and he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. touchdown. Loop is back out to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And they're on the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Mitchell. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and goal for Jackson. He puts it up, and it's caught. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 21.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. His pass, right side. going to be caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. It's going to make it a much more manageable third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Hey, at the 60, at the 60.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10
on the toss. Here's Mitchell. Has some room inside the 30. And he's got another one. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to try it here again. And he will go all the way. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable for Wallace. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion comes Andrews. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Another run here with Mitchell, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Jordan Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the Ravens' 47-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Now he'll air one out, and they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
30. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack of the ensuing play, and go right back on track. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Second and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That one underneath to Mitchell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Bateman is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Big strides. Look at him go. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Vikings 31.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A give, left side for Mitchell. He's to the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Price now to return it. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some